What up, my zillions? This is a Sdcc and Beyond Godzilla and Friends special report. We are starting with the NECA Rodan, which I saw at GameStop. So it is available now at your local GameStops. Give them a check if you don't have this piece yet. It's pretty cool. It's not perfect, but it's pretty cool. Definitely worth, your money, I think. So go out and get that. Next up, we have the Argo from Godzilla King of the Monsters. This is a custom by Carla's Custom and Repaint Studio. You can check her out on Facebook. This will be available for pre-order shortly on the Limbo store, which I have no experience with, but you could check them both out on Facebook. This is a pretty cool little piece. It's definitely going to be scaling with all your KOTM figures. So that's going to be pretty slick. I really, want one of these. Speaking of things that I want, and you might have known about this is the King Kong, designed by 9 Modelism's Tom Tist. He is actually producing this. What was originally, just thought of as a custom, like the Carla piece. He will be making this available for order. You can't, the pre-orders for the first run of this is actually sold out already. But he is doing a second run, and pre-orders are still available. So go to the 9 Modelism action figure group. Look it up just like that on Facebook. I'm going to try to provide links to all of the stuff down below. This is a gorgeous piece. I am on the first production run of this. Production being, he's doing all the producing right now. He is casting these things, so we'll take a little bit of time to get them in hand. I'm hoping to get one of the first pieces out so I could review it for you guys. I already talked to Tom about that. So hopefully I will be able to review that for you in the next, next couple of months. Because these things do take a little time to do. Hopefully it'll come sooner, but you never know. Especially when you're doing stuff on his own. Hopefully this guy could get, some manufacturer under him to get more of these produced. It is a, a little shaky line there, but, if you could get him out there, Godspeed, and let's get him because it looks fantastic. Good job on that. So, moving on now, we have another alert. This one's from Bandai America. If you wanted one of these Kiryus, this is like the 10-inch Kiryu, or 11-inch, I forget exactly how the size. It's the vinyl, the big Final Wars, not Final Wars, Godzilla X Mecha Godzilla Kiryu. I believe the last production run is heading to stores right now, so that's it. That's going to be it for that one. Speaking of things that are going to come and go, Max Toy Company is producing a vinyl Shin Godzilla for Wonderfest. It is a one-day only license. So if you're going to Wonderfest in Japan, be on the lookout for this, or be on the lookout out in Mandarake. It's probably going to be pricey, though. Getting now to Sdcc and our friends at Summit Kaiju. We're partnering up with X Plus, and they had some D4 Real reveals at the show with the King of the Monsters, King Ghidorah, which they actually had the model there. It looks really nice. Then they had some pics of the prototypes for the Mothra as well as the Rodan. And both look pretty cute. I really actually like how the Rodan and the Mothra look. And the Ghidorah. Honestly, my least favorite is the Godzilla, which I don't have a pic here, which they've shown off already. It is what it is. Here's the Rodan looking sweet. But I may end up getting all 4 of them just because they look really cool. I'm kind of getting out of some of the more super deformed stuff, unless it looks a little less super deformed, you know what I'm saying? But these look cool, definitely. Moving on to DST, they had some really cool reveals here. They're doing a Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, the Heisei series poster version of Godzilla holding the pieces of the Garuda as well as the Rodan, and these pieces should go together with the Godzilla egg. How cool are these? These look fantastic. These are the gallery statues like the Godzilla versus King Ghidorah that they got coming out soon. So really looking forward to that. They are also doing a Godzilla 64 bust, which looks pretty fantastic, guys. I really like that. Their busts are a little pricey. They go for like about $150 plus, but man, that looks fantastic. Something I want to get. But speaking of 64, and my first pick here is cut off. My apologies, but hey, you know, it is what it is. It's like a reveal. We're getting to the reveal, guys, if you haven't seen it. NECA is also doing a Godzilla 1964, and it looks pretty decent. Now, it looks better from this angle here and from the front than it does on the side. Of course, you didn't see that just now, but, you know, the camera is doing whatever it wants here. You know, I popped all the pics in and hit Ken Burns, and, you know, it's going wherever it wants. But I think this looks pretty decent. I like it overall. I think it's gonna be a nice piece once we get it in hand. I don't quite know when this is gonna happen just yet, but I'm liking what I'm seeing. I know a lot of folks don't really like it that much. I think they're looking at it from the side a lot instead of the front. I look at it from this side at least. I think that looks pretty good in my opinion. We shall see overall how it turns out for sure. It could go either way. I think we have some time before it comes out, so, you know, it's gonna be one of those things. Here we see it fully from the side, and I see what people are talking about. The neck looks weird, the jaw, of course. I feel like, you know, NECA with their jaws, like, have been very not good, and it's been the downfall of what, you know, folks like about these pieces. I see that, you know. It is what it is. But overall, I think the piece does look good. The textures look very, very nice. So, I don't know. We shall see how it goes. Like I said, man, I put too many of these pics here up, and I really don't have anything left to say. Hopefully, we're moving on now. We're not. We're not moving on. But how about I just cut and move on? Oh my god. Yeah, sometimes you forget that you have technology right at your fingertips and you could make cuts and stuff. Moving on, we had some new boxes here first, and what we got inside those boxes is a Godzilla 1984 redo. Yeah, we're gonna have a new Godzilla 84-85 here with brand new dorsal fins and new arms. I can't really tell exactly if there's anything else that was redone, but man, this is a welcome change. Here you see it with the Godzilla 64, and they had shown off the Godzilla 54 box as well as a later box, so they're gonna be redoing everything that they've done before in these new boxes, but I'm not exactly sure if they're going to be retooling everything, or retooling little parts of things. Here's the 64, which I think, honestly, look at that. I think that looks way better with the mouth closed now. You know, like we were looking at it before, in hand more so than their, you know, their actual press release shots. It looks pretty decent, guys. I'm not going to discount this quite yet. I think it looks rather good. But here is the thing that everybody really wanted. New dorsal fins, new arms for the Godzilla 85. I think it looks good. Like I said, they're going to be doing these new boxes for all their Godzilla figures, it seems like. Whether or not they tweak stuff on each one of them will determine whether or not I get them all over. This 85 is going to be a must. It's definitely an improvement. There's also a matte finish on this, which is very welcomed. So that's very, very cool thing. I love that. But as we just saw with the video game arcade NES Godzilla, there's no changes in that one. So, you know, we'll pay attention. We'll find out. The other reveal from NECA was, you know, this was expected, but boy, does it look good. This is the, I don't know what they're calling it, Ultimate Burning Godzilla, Ultimate Charge God. I don't know what they're calling it, honestly. They probably announced it, and I didn't see what they said. These pics here are from Toy Arc and the pics before that. So thanks to Joe Moore and Toy Arc for taking great pics. Definitely a shout out there. This figure looks so good, guys. And part of it is because the eyes are, you know, I guess oranged out. But you don't see any pupils. There won't be any chance for a mess up, even though maybe they'll be orange all around the face. Who knows? I think it looks gorgeous. I love Godzilla figures like this. I loved the explosion Godzilla from, you know, years back that SH Monster Arts did. I really liked the what's known as the Cheeto Godzilla, the poster version of the 2014. So this is high on my list. I really, really love it. And that's my news, guys. Hope you dug it. Till next time, peace out.